Yo, 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 it's overtflow. What's going on, you guys? How are you guys doing today? First things first about the gameplay. Have no idea what it is because I'm recording a dual comm with my friend from across the ocean, living with the kangaroos. His name is Influx, and here he is. Today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Ghosts, balance, pace, and all that ish. Hope that you guys... Ow, I just hit my headphones out of my head. Anyways, I'm going to let him introduce himself. He's Influx, he's my buddy, but here he is.
Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Influx here, and yeah, big day. We are covering some big topics coming up with Call of Duty Ghost. Yeah, big thanks to PJ overtflow for having me on the channel, and this will also be on my channel. So yeah, all my subs, go check him out. Awesome guy, best YouTube friend, and yeah. So let us get into this topic. What do you think about it, man?
Before we get into the topic, I gotta say this. First off, remember on the Skype recorder, we can't talk at the same time, otherwise we'll cancel each other out, so try to be careful of that. Also, I'm doing like a marathon before Call of Duty Ghosts, you guys. If you guys have noticed, I've been uploading videos to my channel like crazy, man. I've been uploading a ton, so what I want you guys to do, leave a like on this. As soon as it gets like 300 likes, I'll upload another video immediately, because I'm uploading I gotta upload like 15 videos before Call of Duty Ghost drops. Also, if you're on Influx's channel, check out my channel. I'll be linked in the description below. And if you're on my channel, go check out Influx. Let's try to get him up to, I don't know, let's try to get 100 subs. Go over there and subscribe to him. That'd be awesome. He's a dope dude. Love the guy. And I've known him forever, I feel like.
Yeah, well, yeah, appreciate all that, man, and yeah, that's for sure. Your channel will be linked in the description. But getting into this topic, man, I'm so pumped for Ghosts. You know, it's just gonna be absolutely dope, and yeah, I think just something everyone just wants something fresh, especially we'll see what they can do with the new next-gen console mechanics. Like, it should be pretty sick, I'm expecting.
Yeah, you know what? I think that Call of Duty, it's something, I know a lot of games don't come out every year, obviously, right? Call of Duty pumps them out every single year, and I think that, oh, my phone just vibrated. You guys probably heard that. Call of Duty comes out every year, and it's almost like because it comes out so often, the game gets older quicker, you know what I mean? But it feels good to have a fresh Call of Duty, like, right on the horizon type of thing. And I'm super pumped for it to drop, and today we're going to be discussing, like, balance. Maybe we'll discuss the balance over the past few Call of Duties and how we want Call of Duty Ghosts to be balanced. And if you guys don't know, I totally have the game because I work at GameStop, so I can tell you my insight, my opinions on it as we go along with this commentary. But you know what? To start it off, here's what I want to say. Is it just me, or have the most recent Call of Duties been not as balanced as older ones?
I would have to say it's pretty fair, but it also depends what you call balance, because there is the, you could say for MW3, like, there were a lot of different weapons that I think you could use in that game. Now, they killed all, like, you could say that they all just killed evenly as fast as each other. Like, the sniper rifles, you could scope in 0.3 of a second or something and kill someone with a pretty good accuracy. Then with the submachine guns, again, you could just, they were really good in close quarters, and all the maps were close quarters. But I think that you could say, and the shotguns as well, they were able to kill in sort of the same area of time. Now, I wouldn't say that it was a very balanced or fair game, but there is that argument that you could say that all the weapons were on a relatively similar playing field. Although I do get where you're coming from, especially with sort of like Black Ops 2. I think there's the better weapons, obviously, and yeah, the ones that they're just weapons that you never see anyone use. Like, it's not even a plausible, yeah, it's just not worth using because you can't do well with them.
You know what? Here's what I'm going to say to that. And then I'm going to get into complete game balance. But weapon balance, actually, since you brought that up, I didn't even think about that. I actually think in the past few Call of Duties, weapon balance in MW2 and Black Ops 2, or in MW3 and Black Ops 2, the game has been as unbalanced as ever, but the weapons have been the most balanced weapons I think that we've ever seen in any Call of Duties. Black Ops 2's SMGs, you can pretty much interchange all of them, and they all work fine. ARs, pretty much the same thing. LMGs, pretty much the same thing. There's certain guns, obviously, that you're at a disadvantage with, but Black Ops 2 overall a lot of the guns were effective. MW3, MP7, and ACR obviously stood out, but all the guns were pretty good, man, except for the PM9. That thing sucked.
That's true, and yeah, okay, yeah, definitely. So that's covering weapon balance, obviously, but yeah, with the general game balance, yeah, I guess the last couple have just been pretty out of whack. With like, yeah, especially just the classic in Black Ops 2 that everyone's just constantly raging about is the just the when you're around a corner and you just get killed, like that's very frustrating. And I think that yeah, you addressed earlier that that with bigger maps that hopefully some of those issues will be reduced. But moving on with the general game balance, I think map size is very important and it can affect the whole pace of the game as to like whether you have a good time or not. Because like you, I'm not I do enjoy rushing, but I enjoy sort of taking like covering a small area, picking off a few guys, and then when they sort of find out what I'm doing, move on to the next area and take them out from the next spot. And I think that's going to be a really big factor in judging whether I'll be able to enjoy Ghosts and whether that'll bring the whole Call of Duty series back to life for me, or whether it'll sort of just return to the rush constantly.
Yeah, and that's something that I definitely think contributes to a balanced game, is the fact that we don't need every single map to be like Shipment or be like Rust or be like Nuketown, you know what I mean? And that's the problem that I believe that they had with the past few Call of Duties. They saw that those were fan favorites, yes, but it's only to break the monotony of being on medium to larger maps, which are the more strategical, tactical maps. And without those strategical elements in the game, I personally believe the game becomes kind of more of a luck, flinch, twitch reflex type contest, which is fun when you break up the monotony of larger maps with those small maps. But when you do it in every game, things like BS Deaths and Dead Man's Hand and explosives and getting shot around corners become so much more noticeable, and strategies like shotgun strategies or quick scoping become so much more annoying than they would have ever been before. And so I think it's the smartest thing to go back to having a large variety of maps consisting of medium ones and smaller ones and larger ones. I think that that's the best way to do it, man. And I think it's ridiculous for them. And I think, you know what? I think it's ridiculous for them to have put so many small maps in Black Ops 2 and MW 3, because that killed it for me, honestly. And with Call of Duty Ghosts, because the maps are larger, I'm enjoying it a lot more, obviously. Larger maps, to me, create a more balanced game. And if the maps work as well as they should once, you know, the game drops and all that stuff, that means that every playstyle is going to be viable. Shotguns, SMGs, ARs, sniper rifles. The game's not going to be dominated just by SMG guys anymore.
Yeah, that's for sure. I can't comment on Ghost because I don't have it yet. I don't have.
I know, I have it though.
Working at GameStop, so I can't comment on Ghost. But yeah, I would definitely have to agree that you need the mixture of the small maps, because everyone enjoys the small map. But I think you need to have those medium and long range maps just so that the snipers can be really get into their game, and even LMGs, they don't have to be rushing but can set up. And even yeah, I think that's exactly what you said, that if for every gun to be viable, just like in CoD 4, it's still one of my favorite CODs to this day, just simply because there were the big long-range sights that you could see just look all the way across the map, and I would just have a ball back when I was a noob, just like having no idea, and I just hard scope all the way across the map, just looking for that sniper, and just me and that other sniper, the whole game would just be having a shoot off. And those are some of the best memories I have, just from I guess that just sort of innocence of when you're a noob, if you can call it that. But I guess yeah, I'm just really keen to see what Ghost brings, and just really hopeful, I guess.
So on a final thought from me, I think this is going on like 8 minutes here, so we'll try to close it up. But on a final thought from me, honestly, for Call of Duty Ghosts to be balanced, and so far it feels pretty balanced, the maps play a super extreme part of the balancing act of Ghosts, because with maps that are that make every weapon style, every play style viable, that adds a lot of balance to the game. And no longer will snipers be a novelty, no longer will a shotgun be a novelty. Now, depending on the routes that you run or the maps, I don't know, your style of gameplay, it's going to, I think that makes the game more balanced, because when a game's dominated by SMGs, that's not fair to anybody who's not using an SMG. And with Ghosts, as long as they can get the maps right, I think the balance will be right, in my opinion.
Yep, you've said it. You've said it all, and I think yeah, we just got to wait and see. But anyway, really appreciate you having me. Don't forget to check out my channel if you are coming from Overtflow's channel. And yeah, all my guys, you better go sub Overtflow if you aren't already. But thanks for taking the time out of your day to listen up to me, guys, and I'll catch you guys later soon.
All right, for sure, man. Thank you so much for being on the channel, Influx. Always love your content. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to Influx. That would be super dope of y'all. And leave them likes, my brothers, because I'm trying to upload this little spree marathon here before Ghost drops. So, subscribe to Influx. That would be awesome. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and look out for my next video. Probably going to upload it in like a few hours because I'm going crazy with marathons here. So, any final thoughts, Influx, besides what you said?
Nah, that's it, man. Just keen to get my hands on ghosts.
Me too, man. All right. Oh, I mean, I have it, though. I love you guys a ton. You guys are absolutely awesome. You guys are great. And I am...
Over and out.
Oh, yeah.